What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Finding the Fantastic. I know it's a little weird because it looks a little different, but as I intro this, let me tell you, I've recorded this podcast like 3 times on the GoPro, which is what I usually record with, which has got awesome quality. It's a huge wide lens. I love it. Great audio. And, it's been a pain in the neck for the past year. GoPro, if you're a fan, if you're a follower, I'd love a new camera. I bought this like 2 years ago, so it's not working. If you're out there, Anyways, I've not been recording as many podcasts because it's a pain in the neck, right? Because it's like I gotta reshoot it. It might not work. Audio might not work. Anyways, I'm not complaining. I have decided that no more excuses. If the doggone GoPro's not gonna work to record stuff, I'm recording stuff on my phone and we'll just make it happen. Being assertive, which is the topic of the podcast I've been recording and wanting to share with you guys. The concept of being assertive but being kind. So I struggle with this, assertiveness and confidence. And a lot of people be like, really, Colin, you look so confident. When the reality is I'm such a giver, right? I give and I give and I give, that I struggle with being assertive with that because I'm like, I just have to give. I just have to be kind. I have to let people have their way. And I hate confrontation, right? And the only mode I know is 0 to 100 in a second. So I either give 100% or I lose my temper 100%. And losing your tempers, that's never an option, right? Only bad things happen. And what I lack is the middle ground of being assertive in the moment when I really could solve a lot of problems for myself. Because think of it this way, like, let's say some friends want to go out to eat, okay? And 1, I'm trying to lose weight, and 2, I'm trying to save money. But they really want to go. Let's go, Kai. Why don't you ever go out? Blah, 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 blah. Instead of being assertive, I'll just be a pushover and I'll go out to eat and I'll be fatter and waste money that I don't have. And all I had to do is be assertive and be like, hey, sorry, man, I don't have the money for that right now. And I'm on a diet, so I'm trying to take care of me, right? I'm trying to do me. But I cave, right? I cave in a big way. And a lot of people give advice. They're like, oh, you got to be confident. Wear that crown, queen. And I'm like, advice is sure a lot easier to give than it is actually in practice, right? Here at Finding Fantastic, the goal isn't just to talk about stuff, but it's to like actually work on your emotional and social intelligence. I know from working on my emotional intelligence, I have this problem. I'm a pushover. I am not assertive enough, and I need to be. And so from knowing that, I now need to work on my social intelligence of how I put that into practice with people, right? How I just be assertive and be like, sorry, I don't want to do that. A great example is if one of my friends invites a friend to a party of mine I'm throwing, right? And I don't want that person to come. But I will say, all right, it's fine. They can come because I'm not assertive, right? I'm just a pushover. Come on, Colleen. Do better. You can be kind and be assertive. Like, I don't know. It's quite a fascinating thing. I need to be more assertive because it's becoming more detrimental to me than just getting walked all over. I just point out 2 things physically that it affects my finances and it affects my health, right? And if I'm not assertive on that, I'm definitely not assertive on a lot of other things, and I need to be assertive. I feel like I'm losing that part of me in my effort to be kind and loving, and I shouldn't. It should all go in tandem together, okay? And it's something we have to work on as individuals, okay? Yes, I'm going to talk about the friends who probably shouldn't be our friends if they're acting that way, but we have to start with ourselves. If we don't start with ourselves, we start pointing fingers at everybody else, we're never going to get anywhere because we need to be assertive. Gosh, I would love to be able to just be like, no, sorry, I'm not doing that. And then if they're upset, throw it off the shoulder, Jay-Z style, right? But I'm not. I freak out because I want them to be happy, right? But I need to be assertive. I'm going to work on being assertive. Another thing for the friends out there, the quote-unquote friends, they should stop taking your lack of assertiveness. I had a good friend tell me, Colleen, I want you to do this exercise. I want you to write down a list of all the names of the people who contribute good to your life, who give good into your life. She's like, don't worry about the bads, because immediately I was like, oh, I know who doesn't. She's like, stop, don't worry about the bads, put the goods down. So it's okay, it's super simple, just write the goods down. The people who actually give to me, think of me above all else. I'm not talking about give gifts or stuff. I'm talking about give to me emotionally. They know who I am, right? They understand I'm a giver. They know I'm doing a million things. They know my heart, my personality. And they contribute to that. They help with that. They know if I don't text them back in, a month, my best friend, Becky Reno, she knows me. And she knows she could send me a message and I might not respond for a month and she still love me no matter what. Because she knows I love her and Becky got my back no matter what. But those people who give to you emotionally and uplift you, write that name down. Those names down. And I'm writing my list down, and it was fascinating to see who was on the list and who was not on the list. And don't be putting names down that you think just have to go there. Family does not have to go there. Certain friends, 5 years, don't have to go there. Significant others don't have to go there. Because if they're not on the list, you really need to reevaluate if they're your friends or not, right? Like, stop. And it's funny because, like, it's not about the negatives. It's about surrounding yourself and giving more to the positives. And when I looked at my list, I realized my list of givers, I don't give that much to. I give naturally, but I'm not spending all my time and energy giving to them. We are self-sustaining in each other. But the people who weren't on the list, oh my gosh, I'm giving them tenfold. They're sucking and sucking and sucking things out of me. And I need to be assertive with those people. And if you claim to be a friend of someone, you should know them. I'm not talking about an acquaintance. I'm talking about a friend. You should know their heart, their personality. You should know. Colleen's a giver. She's running 1,000,000 miles a minute. She's a giver. So I'm not going to go ask for all this stuff because she'll just always give it to me. And I got a lot of people out there being like, well, I didn't demand it. You could have said no. Yeah, you're right. Could have said no. But is that my heart? Is that my personality? No, I'm working on being assertive. So why don't you be my friend like you claim to be and not take? Again, that is 2 parts. That is the person who claims to be the friend to work on, and then that's me. I have to stop giving so much. And I need to be assertive with them. I need to say, no, sorry, that's not how it's going to be. I love you. I'm here for you. I support you no matter what. But that's not how it's going to be. And it just blew my mind. We're at 7 minutes. We got to go. I really got to do this because just because I assert myself and say, no, that's my preference, that doesn't mean I'm being a bad friend. That doesn't mean I'm being a bad person. And I'm still there for you. Anyways, if you like what you heard, please share the podcast. Do the exercise. Let me know when you do it, like how yours turns out and what your thoughts are on all that. I'd love to get your mindset. So, all right, bye.